especially the shaved head dude. They captured his likeness so well.
Yeah, man, they're the best in the game with likenesses. Like, there's nobody that tops. Absolutely nobody. Not Mezco, not Figure Arts, not nothing.
Godzilla Kong New Empire comes out this weekend, and there's some fun things. I'm not sure if you probably didn't hear about it, but SH Figure Arts is doing some really cool things with that release.
I saw the white crystal Godzilla.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. We'll get it. It's in the show.
Oh, okay, because that one they just posted that. They just leaked.
Yeah, that was 2 hours ago, I think. Yeah,
just barely.
We'll talk about Shimo. But let's go ahead and welcome everybody. This is the Collecting Brothers. I'm John. This is Josh. Welcome to our podcast where we talking every week about action figures. But let's go ahead and jump right into the news here. Star Wars is also doing their Imperial March, right? Where every week they've been kind of releasing some stuff. Did you see that they're going to be doing some blue True Moo milk?
Yeah, I saw that.
I think
that's actually really cool.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. True Moo out here making some good milk, chocolate milk, and now they're going to make it blue. They did I don't know why they need to specify, but they're like, it's not like the same stuff you get at Galaxy's Edge. Probably just to get people to go there, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Get some blue milk from True Moo. Why not?
I didn't see that. That's funny that they had to specify that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Who knows?
Disneyland, they want their money.
They want people there buying stuff, right? All those $20 churros.
1 churro, please.
That'll be $14.
All right. Let's jump right in, friends. First up, we are starting the show with Marvel Legends. With the new Wolverine and Deadpool movie coming out, real soon here, they are going to give us some Marvel Legend figures from those. Just joking. So Deadpool being Deadpool, they did an April Fool's joke where they're going to release these figures, which are the movie version Deadpool that we've previously gotten with all of its success. It came in that Negasonic 2-pack, as well as the burnt version of him. Comes with this unicorn there. But, just that movie version Deadpool re-released here in a single pack. So that's kind of nice, because I actually don't have a movie version. A while back, one of my coworkers wanted to go in on this figure. They wanted a Deadpool, and I was like, yeah, I'll get one later. I wasn't too concerned. But we actually split the cost on Deadpool and Negasonic. So I have a Negasonic from the movie, but I don't have this actual Deadpool. So kind of cool to get that release for people who might not have gotten it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
it is just the movie. Yeah. Especially
with the Figure Arts releasing theirs, I think it was last year.
Yeah.
The Figure Arts is so good, and honestly, it scales really well. It's actually got a good, decent size. Mm-hmm. But this one's $25, and it is a good figure, and it's such a popular character that I'm sure there's a lot of people like you where they probably couldn't get the 2-pack because it was too expensive. They didn't have enough budget or whatever reason, right? And so this is just a no-brainer reissue.
Yeah, especially with the hype of the movie. Yeah, you got to get that out there, especially before the new figures come out, which I don't know how much variation in its costume will come, but it is what it is.
Well, for sure, the color is a lot redder.
It's a lot brighter red.
Yeah, it's a really bright red now.
All right, but with this Deadpool, they're calling it the Legacy Collection, the Deadpool Legacy Collection. So we'll see what other stuff comes out.
What the heck? There was four figures. It was just Deadpool, Negasonic, Cable, and Domino. That's it.
Yeah. Well, maybe Maybe they're going to do Julian, Firestarter.
Yeah. I want a Fire Fist figure. Give me that Fire Fist.
Or Juggernaut, right? Jail Suit Juggernaut.
Juggernaut would be a good figure. That one, yeah. I would love that.
Yeah. But with that, it also is going to be the Wolverine figure, which is the Walmart exclusive, I believe. Figure that they did where he was just in his tank top.
Yeah. I don't even remember. It's so long ago. Yeah, I don't remember.
Which is fine.
It's a good figure, and honestly, it has a great likeness to Hugh Jackman, with the original release when it came out. And I saw one person, somebody made because it's Hugh Jackman's a big dude. He's not Wolverine size, so it's a big body mold, and it's accurate to Hugh Jackman. Someone made a custom Vin Diesel head and put it on this. It looks so good. I might just pick up another extra figure to make a custom Fast and Furious Vin.
You can have any brew you want, as long as it's a Corona.
Yeah, there you go. It definitely fits his aesthetic, right? It's definitely Vin Diesel from Fast and the Furious. Dom Toretto. Yeah. But yeah, just to get those back out there. I'm calling it the Legacy Collection. The movie's hyped. It's gonna be big.
Oh, that's funny. They're labeling this as Legacy Collection. This is based off Wolverine, the Wolverine, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, they're just
One of
calling
them.
it Deadpool Legacy, man.
That's funny.
All right, but that's from Marvel Legends, just a little bit of a Deadpool figures. We will, of course, be getting the figures from the movie where it's, Hugh Jackman in his yellow suit. Eventually.
Oh, that's gonna look so good.
Yeah, that's gonna look good. That's gonna look good. So just wait on this, but those two kind of hold you over there. All right, let's jump over to Diamond Select. Something we missed last week. We have War Machine, and I mean, I have the Marvel Legends of this version of War Machine. I'm pretty happy with that figure. This one's going to be $30, January 2025, so about a year out. But yeah, I'm not really seeing too much variation, at least for me, or like any appeal to this one, since I already do have the Marvel Legends War Machine.
I think I would never get it just because it doesn't scale right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
That's true. That's true.
I would say if this were 6-inch, honestly, this is a better sculpt, just better figure. It looks to me than the Marvel Legends, but
Okay.
especially that like unmasked face. Diamond Select is getting very good at faces. Like all of a sudden, I don't know. They kind of always.
I think they're
hit or
just
miss.
They're pulling the Gentle Giant sculptors over.
Something, yeah, because we were talking about like their Rebel Moon figures, and
Yeah.
even the Lord of the Rings figures had great likenesses.
Yeah. They did
They don't really have the 3D print tech. It's just solely based off their sculpts and paint, which is phenomenal.
their skill, the skill level.
Yeah. So honestly, if you have been collecting Diamond Select Marvel figures, this is a nice one.
For sure. Yeah, if that's your line, get yourself a War Machine ready to go. And he comes with all the armaments you could want, right? Looks cool. Add some effects. But nice. All right, let's jump over to the Star Wars Black Series. They had their Imperial March. They are doing a Walmart exclusive Darth Vader, I believe Amazon exclusive Darth Vader Holocron edition there. Yeah, Amazon exclusive $27.99 on that there. But just continuing the Holocron figures.
Yeah, and I wonder how long they're gonna do this. Just because, I don't know, just a concern, right? Because they're at a higher price point than just your average figure.
True.
And I was kind of saying where I know I mentioned this before, but I know they would never do it. But we're just gonna end up with a bunch of holocom communicators. For what purpose, right? You're just gonna get tons of these pucks, right?
I'll tell you what purpose.
It would have been nice to like have like maybe kind of like where there's waves, where you get a bath piece and just have like the heavy hitters come with them, and then just release. But of course, it's about money. So I mean, it's a gimmick.
Yeah. Here's what you use those pucks for. Just get some command strips, hang them up above your figures. You got free lighting for your figures.
Powered by battery. Good luck changing those every week.
Yeah, but yeah, they're all going to come with them. It is what it is. But I do like the translucent fabric. It's not translucent fabric, but it's like that really sheer blue fabric. And the white lightsaber is cool too, or the clear lightsaber. Yeah, there's Darth Vader there. All right, next up, they're giving us a 2-pack. This is a B1 battle droid with a clone trooper, but it's like the phase 2.
Yeah, this is a great pack. $40 for this. All right, is it 45? So you're
45.
saving $10.
Coming this
$5.
August.
$5 off like what it normally would cost. I love when they do that, right? Like incentivizing, like rewarding people who buy more, right? Because that's like any wholesaler would, right? And we're not wholesalers, but for army builders,
Army builders, right? Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like what they did with those, like the Legends when they did like the Hydra and AIM scientists.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think those were like $15 a pop,
Mm-hmm.
and those are really nice.
Yeah.
So this is a good deal, honestly.
To get it, just get a shiny clone there, and then a clean battle droid. Again, just a perfect army builder here. You can just get as much as you want. So, but it's just also kind of cool to see more of that stuff too, like the droids, which we've gotten now the Geonosian version, mostly right with the C-3PO head, but
Yeah.
and the super battle droids as well. So
And-
we should be getting more packs.
And I wish that and I wonder if collecting will move kind of in this direction, just with them taking so much losses, like the retailers. It might not ever, but like with this and all the previous other Hasbro Pulse Army Builder exclusives, they come in really minimalist packaging. I'm talking about art, just the packaging that protects it in general, and the size of it. Like it's very, very compact, and it just saves everybody money. Like that's how they're able to solicit this $5 under retail, is because they're saving money on packaging, and it's because it's direct from the source. And they usually do army builders, so it's meant for people to get quantity.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of like how like Mythic Legions and like all these other third-party toy companies kind of don't really run into those problems because they're directly from the source, and people know Well, this
Right,
is the best price I'm gonna get it from, so I'm gonna get it from you because that's my option.
Right.
Whereas like now with retailers and just things not moving, it's like everybody now is like, I'm just gonna wait till it hits Ross.
Yeah, we might that era might end. It won't be as heavy hitting at Ross anymore, but we'll see what happens. I agree with you. Retailers are buying less, which then means there's going to be potentially less on the shelves for collectors. And then I think we'll kind of slowly rotate back into the phase of where you do kind of have to pre-order things again. But we'll see how long that takes until we get there, because there's a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah, shelves are still full.
But yeah, here's that packaging that you were talking about. Just a box, just throw them in there.
I love it, man, because that's just trash to us anyways, right?
Exactly.
Like, I can't wait till they do like a super battle droid one of this. Ooh, come on.
That would be cool, dude. Who do you think they would single pack it, double pack it, or what character do you think they throw in there with it?
Maybe just do like double pack it, honestly. Double pack it.
We'll see here. We'll see. All right. Next up, though, we're getting another multi-pack. Here we have Luke Skywalker, Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, and Mara Jade. So that means we're going into the comic versions here. This is the comic books, as well as Joruus C'baoth. Okay, that's the old guy there. That's the wizard there. And this is from the storyline The Last Command. And apparently this guy is some type of Sith. I'm not exactly sure. But he makes a clone of Luke. And they call him in the book Luke. It's just Luke with two U's.
Yeah, I'm actually familiar with this.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember this now.
So yeah, you get the Return of the Jedi Luke. You get the Luke version where he's got like the shadowy eyes. He's the Nega Luke, right? The Mara Jade, which we have gotten before, and this cool guy. I can't remember his name. What's his name? Joruus C'baoth. I'm not sure.
Yeah, something like that. But it's a really cool 4-pack, I think, and they're reusing so many parts in such good ways. I think like it's nothing like jarring. Like that makes sense, right? Because that's just Palpatine's hands.
The lightning effects. Yeah.
And then the Mara Jade is it's for the most part very similar, but they're kind of got that Dr. Aphra hat.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the Luke Skywalker, right? That's why he's kind of like bigger. The Luke. It's just like the basic Obi-Wan and Mace Windu, the Jedi body.
The tunic, yeah.
That's why he kind of looks bulky, right?
Yeah,
For Luke.
For Luke, yeah.
One thing though, at least to me, I'm not 100% sure, but to me it looks like a different Return of the Jedi Luke head sculpt. Like it does look slight differently.
Okay. Yeah, something like in the cheekbones.
Well, honestly, literally, I think they always try to. I think they're just trying to improve. But I think every iteration of the Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker that they released, which honestly we've probably gotten like 5 or 6 iterations now, has had a different head sculpt. I kid you not. They've never once reused the previous Luke Skywalker head sculpt, whether it be the Return of the Jedi Mando, the comic, just any re-release. It's always been a completely different head sculpt.
It's just them trying to nail Luke Skywalker's face.
Yeah, they never will. They never will,
man. That car accident messed him up. Never will. All right, but yeah, it's a 4-pack, so you get all 4 of these together, called The Last Command there. Cool box art. There's the front, here's the back, looking great, and here's the inside of it, man. So yeah, no, I think this is a great 4-pack, especially if you're like a fan of the comics. You can kind of get some figures for yourself there.
For sure, I love this. I love like kind of niche Star Wars storylines and communities, right? Because I feel like there's a whole separate community for like video games, separate community for like books, right? Because some people are really into the books and some people are really into video games and not really follow the TV shows or movies.
That's true. Yeah.
And so I think for these community to get like some love and some recognition, like, and I would say it's a more of a chance from Hasbro, and I'm glad that they're willing to do that, because that gives me hopes maybe for like my niche likes, like maybe some more obscure Clone Wars characters that I like,
Right, that's true. Sin 10, dude. We need a Sin 10.
Yeah. I'm not gonna even niche into that, because I have no doubt they'll make a Sin 10. Like,
what do you think? What are you thinking though?
That's a gimme.
Palm crawl? Give me a palm crawl, dude.
Yeah, more like that, along the lines like that, like some person that's never been in the movie, because Sin 10's been in the films.
That's true, yeah.
But like I want like a Pong Krell or like Nadal, Kit Fisto's Padawan, that shows up for like 2 episodes, one episode, like 2 episodes, something like that,
He's too bullheaded, dude.
I love it, something like that. But
okay.
Great pack for the comic guys.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, let's jump over to SH Figure Arts. They are giving. So this is what we were talking about earlier. So as this movie is premiering, Xiaomi Nations is actually soliciting figures from the movie inside of the movie theater. So you could go watch the movie, get yourself a bag of popcorn, come out of the movie and be like, oh my God, that was amazing. And then pick up the figure at the AMC theaters.
That's so cool.
Interesting, right? Interesting move.
No, that's so cool because not for me, right? Because like I don't care, but like just to get people collecting figures. Like I want more people in this hobby. I want more the merrier, right? Like more people get into photography, more people get into animation. It's just gonna be better, right? Higher demand means they can probably solicit pieces at a cheaper price if they're selling more units, you know? So
true.
This is honestly a way to get people collecting figures. That's sick.
Yeah, especially like if you came out of the movie and just were like, oh my God, I need that figure. And to get like SH Figure Arts, you know, like this is just some, you know, basic figure. You're getting a nice figure there.
Yeah.
So they will be soliciting the at AMC theaters. So so cool.
That's so cool. Yeah.
All right, let's keep going here. Also recently announced is Super Saiyan God Vegeta. They're calling it the Unwavering Saiyan Pride. This will be released September of this year, 2024, with pre-orders going up April 5th, so next week here. Yeah, you know, just to get a Dragon Ball Super Vegeta, right?
Not even. We've gotten this like twice already. This is like the third iteration, and not only that, it's like I think this is more of a like to get people to bite. How much is this?
I'm not sure on the price yet.
Okay, I bet this is like one of those where they solicit it for $35 price point.
Okay, so like
because the original one that we got was more expensive, and because it came with more stuff, so I bet this one is going to be cheaper. Because it not only came with like the blue hair, but it also came with like the red hair, right? So like there's like two Super Saiyan
right, yeah,
there's like the red where they kind of you have to have like multiple Saiyans give you like lend you their power, kind of like a spirit bomb, and then there's the blue one where they just can do it solo, and it had both.
Okay,
so I think this is almost like the greatest hits where it's like the 35 to get people to bite.
Get
I bet
it'll
be something like that. Yeah,
using that Saiyan body as well, so why not? And they're kind of like on their third version of these figures, right?
Yeah, so it's the 3.0 body mold. Yep.
All right, let's jump over to Medicom Mayfix. They're doing a comic version of Spider-Man 2099. Again, kind of with these comic books, kind of like we saw with Daredevil, and I would even say as so much as like Scarlet Spider. Scarlet Spider did have like soft goods with him, but very just, you know, that sleek, slender bodies, and that very, very articulated, right? You can get away with a lot of mobility there. 109 over at Big Bad Toy Store. Of course, you can pick them up and elsewhere at your convenience. But let's talk about this figure. What are you thinking, Josh?
You know, as I've been collecting for such a long time, space is becoming like a bigger issue, and I kind of want to get into like, because like a lot of the times I have like these figures and I can't even display them, right? So I want to get into higher end figures because then they're more worth it to display. This one is very cool. I love Spider-Man 2099 design, and I love how his like webs come from the top. But I think, especially for that price point, I would have liked to see like almost like a metallic-y sheen on the blue parts, even on the red parts, just something added, because you know he is from the future, so when you add that sparkle and shine, it just kind of gives the look that he's from the future, you know, and that's what I'm looking for. Because this one, and it is based off the comic, so I get why they didn't, and also I understand that the blue is a dark blue, but I wish it was just a shade lighter.
I'm 100% with you. So I first became familiar with Spider-Man 29 playing Shattered Dimensions, the Spider-Man game where you kind of go.
Yeah.
But in that game, it's a brighter blue, and I think because of that, that was my first interaction with him. That's what I'm more accustomed to. Yeah, this one just feels. I agree with you. Just a little too dark. I would have liked a little brighter blue, and a sheen might have even if you increase the shade on this with a metallic, just kind of brightens it up in certain lights.
For sure, yeah, I would have picked up the light better. Yeah, and it honestly would help, like, because me and you, we both got the Mayfix Scarlet Spider, and like we're like, we could stomach it because we're like, we justified it because the hoodie, right?
Right, the soft goods.
The soft goods hoodie, yeah. Whereas this one's just like a basic body for like $100, you know? It's like, maybe I'll just get the Legends for 25 and call it a day.
And they have done that. And you know, the nice thing about these Mayfix Still Spider-Mans is they usually do give you magnetic hands and feet, which is a bonus. But, you know, that's just preference, right? It's just preference. But one thing I did want to take a look here is his cape, which I think they did a really cool job. So it's two pegs that peg into the back of the bicep, and then like a half cape, which is cool. So you can have a full cape on him, but you can also have like where he's like, where his arms are out, he'll still have
Yeah.
the effect piece kind of with that whole silhouette. So
That's
nice.
very cool, actually. I love that they added the option, because for me, I want the solid piece, just because, when you're taking pictures, like if you want to do like a back shot, it
Right.
would ruin the picture. But then
Right.
having the option to swap out to those, it's almost like Amazing Yamaguchi-esque, where they're like so
Yeah.
like the back when they used to do plastic mold capes, because now they do soft.
Right,
like,
right. They do
But
all
when they
the
used to do like
layers.
the Magneto and the Batman, oh my gosh, it was like not just two, there was like freaking like 8 pieces you had to articulate for one cape. It was terrible.
Yeah, so it like comes with like a half cape, a full cape, and then like a torn up double cape. So
Very
lots
cool.
of options there for that Spider-Man 2099. All right, Mafex teased these. We talked about just kind of the teasers we saw, but we are getting some more The Boys figures. Here we have Jason Eccles as Soldier Boy, and of course he's like an homage to Captain America in the books, in the comic books, or in the show, I guess. 109 as well over at Big Bad. But let's take a look at this figure, man. I love the color choices they did here. I mean, they really knocked it out of the park there, for me at least.
Yeah, I think so too. Likeness, and kind of just to go back to like that Spider-Man 2099 figure, like this is what
Yeah.
makes it so where you're like, why am I paying the same price for that Spider-Man 2099
True.
when
true.
this has this beautiful 3D printed head sculpt, and it has metallic shiny paint apps, way much more sculpt and textures, and it's like these two figures are the exact same price.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Soldier Boy,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah, 100%. Like the detail that you're getting, the textures that you're getting, and I understand comic versus
Yeah, it just diminishes
live
the
action,
value. Like
but,
maybe they should make the comic book figures go a little less. I don't know.
I mean, I would feel like that'd be okay because there's less production in it, right? Like there's less quality checks that you have to do, right? There's less
Mhm.
sculpting you have to do on those types of figures.
Yeah,
Why not? That's a good point.
something.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. But yeah, looks great. Comes with this little flask. He gives that 2 different head sculpts. He also comes with a damaged shield, man. I love this piece here. So you get 2 versions of his shields. One where he's kind of taking a laser beam. He can take it.
Yeah.
But 3 different head sculpts: masked, unmasked, grimaced, and straightforward there. Comes with a microphone, a little flask, and a knife there. I'm actually these accessories I think are really, really good. I think perfectly matched to the character. So, but we'll keep going here. This is everything you're getting there. And they also tease the Deep, the pervert himself, the Deep. So yeah, it looks great. 109 as well. The texturing's there. One thing I love here is that you're also getting the shaved head version of the Deep.
When he goes off the deep end, yeah.
Right, when he goes off the deep end and starts rescuing dolphins for no reason. But yeah, so it is just that earlier version. I wonder if we'll get like a bare-chested one where we can see his gills.
That would be cool. Yeah, that would be a cool one.
But yeah, no, I think they did a great job on the likeness. It looks really good on the texturing of the suit because a buzzer, a can of soda pop. But yeah, I mean, especially the shaved head dude, they captured his likeness so well.
Yeah, man, they're the best in the game with likenesses. Like, there's nobody that tops Mafex. Absolutely nobody. Not Mezco, not Figure Arts, not nothing. And I'm glad because Mafex does like releases few and far between. They don't do too many, but it looks like we're gonna get the complete team here. Like we're gonna get. Look, and I can't wait for that A Train, man. A Train's our favorite.
Yeah, we need more of the boys themselves. Like, we need a Huey. I know he's not like super.
No. See, like those are just humans. You know what I'm saying? I'm not interested. I've never been interested. Nah, I don't want no Huey. I'll just take Butcher and I'll take the heroes.
No Mother's Milk, no Frenchie.
Nah, no Mother's Milk, no Huey. None of that.
All right. Well, yeah, they're gonna go in on this line for sure. It's gonna be good. All right, next up from Haya, they announced their Shimo from Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire. So this is some type of new Muto, new kaiju sort of looking thing. It's just a big old lizard. Maybe like an early version or an ancestor or a relative of Godzilla. Who knows?
It's very beautiful, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I want to switch over to Haya just because they're soliciting these at lower price points than Figure Arts themselves.
Yeah.
And I feel like not one that I can't really tell which one's better or worse. I think they're about the same quality, same articulation, same detail. But like I said, Haya is just listing their products at a cheaper price, so why not go with Haya?
This
We'll
one's-
say though,
Yeah, go for
ahead.
it.
No,
I
go
was
ahead.
just going to talk about height. Like, these are a little taller. Like Shimo 17 centimeters. That's about like 6.5 inches.
Okay.
So just
That's good. That's more bang for your buck.
Exactly.
Heck yeah, like I would love, like, yeah, because that was my biggest complaint to you with Figure Arts King Kong. Remember, I was like, I love that figure, but that King Kong is small because it has to scale with the other monsters.
Right, that have already been released. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
It was not good. So that's a good point. I did not know that.
Yeah, they're a little bit bigger.
Good. One thing I will say, and because we kind of haven't seen much of him, but in the trailer, it kind of almost looks like his skin is like shimmery. Do you get that vibe? Almost like a snake skin type
like
of thing.
Some type of pearlescent. Yeah.
Yeah, and are we getting that? Because I don't know.
No,
because here it looks like it, but then when you go to the other pictures, it doesn't.
That's paint apps. That's gotta be paint apps. It might be a light. Yeah.
No, look, because look, it's green under here, but then go to look that one. It's not green. His chest's not green.
That's true, and his face isn't either. So that could be lighting.
So I think it's a lighting.
I don't.
Because there's no way it would change that much. And if we look at his whole body.
Yeah.
I honestly think that dark wash, while it does bring out details, it just makes it darker than it appears to me in the trailer. Right, this is just my opinion. In the trailer, he appeared very stark white, like a bright white.
Albino, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and like to me, this is a tad muddy and dark, which I don't like. And who knows, right? He might. We haven't seen the movie yet, but to me, from the trailers, the paint apps are a little off.
I think that's one difference, and one thing that I do prefer with SH Figure Arts is that they do a better job on the glowing parts, the shinier parts. I think. True. And here it's just a little more flatter. The paint apps are just a little more flatter. I think there's just a little more shimmering with the SH Figure Arts. But again, that's just compromising there.
Because even the crystals, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What do you think about the crystals? They're good, but
they're flat.
They're not great.
It's just very a flat gradient. Like there's no depth to it. There isn't there isn't that little sparkle to it.
Yeah,
flash to it.
They're not supposed to be like Godzilla's spikes, right? They're not supposed to be like disc. They're supposed to be like they look like whole crystal formations, you know?
Yeah, for sure. That's I don't know.
Hopefully, and like I said, if Figure Arts makes a better one, then maybe the higher price point is worth it.
And that's true. And this is something you've said before on the show, is that this type of competition is nice because it has them, duking it out, but also we can choose the best.
Yeah, it gives us options.
Yeah,
exactly.
Gives us options.
Pick and
We're not committed to one company. Speaking of Haya, though, dude, The Amazing recently got his hands on the Rambo figure, 112 Rambo first blood figure. That one, yeah. And he's going to be dropping a video here soon, tease some pictures of it. It looks amazing. The soft goods scale so well, dude.
I'm excited, man. Dude,
impressed.
Highest taken on SH Monster Arts and Mezco. These guys are going crazy.
They're going off, dude. They're here to play.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and take it around the net. Epic Hacks Boss Fight Studios is giving us some blanks, which is really cool. So $20 figures, March 2025 year, so about a year away, but that's all right. But 1/12 blank figures, so you can kind of do whatever you want. But you are getting like a grayscale figure, a beautiful brown boy here, and a nice little white boy here. So yeah, this is great. But not only are they doing males, they are also doing females. So you get a gray here, the brown, and the white, the pale, or I don't know.
Brownish. It's almost like a clay, almost like a pottery clay, something like that.
Light clay. So really cool there, but you get different head sculpts, which that's, I think, really cool. 4 different head sculpts. You get like a masked version, short hair on both of them, but like a messier, cleaner cut, and then like a short bob, which I think is great. Just gives you so many options.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, like you could like to me it kind of looks like like a Hispanic, an African American, and then the Caucasian, right?
Okay, yeah, and then a masked one.
Okay. Yeah, and then the masked one, yeah.
So same for the boys. They also get a masked, as well as those different head sculpts. And yeah, just $20 for a blank body. Like for me, as someone who has done a little bit of customizing, but nothing like fully created, just kind of more like alterations. $20, get it and start building like a hero on top of it with some like milliput. And I don't know.
Or like, you got a 3D printer, some 3D printed parts,
Yeah, like you could really, really go off here, do your own paint apps. I love it, dude. I think this is a great price point for these blanks.
For sure. Like, this is amazing. Kind of just like going along with our Haya point, right? So glad Boss Fight has decided to leave. Well, not leave, but just do both 3 3/4 and 6 inch.
Yeah. Branch out.
Because these are amazing. The only thing I will say is I know a lot of customizers, what they will do is they use kind of blank body molds to then overlay like soft goods, like their custom made soft goods on top of them. And it works really well with like import blank bodies because they're smaller. And so when you add when you add the 3D printed parts on top with the soft goods, it really bulks up the figure. True. And it ends up being to scale with your 6-inch Legends or Black Series or whatever you're making. Okay. And to me, like as a figure, I love it. Like it's amazing. But for customizing purposes, which I feel like these are directed towards, they're a little thick, I think, especially if you're wanting to add 3D printed parts and soft goods on top of these. That's my concern.
I agree with you. And I think these are more for like you paint it, kind of like Warhammer miniatures or any of those. Okay. I think it's like you're getting a blank, that's why they're going grayscale.
And yeah, that makes sense. That's why they're also going like the superheroes cows, because it's more exactly like you paint your own superhero.
Yeah. You paint your own color scheme on it, and then like I was thinking for like this one, you could maybe like add a mohawk, right? Build up a mohawk. And use the milliput to like build up armbands, not necessarily 3D printed. I'm thinking like sculpting, right, is what I'm kind of seeing these for. Because I agree with you, these are nice, bulky bodies. You build almost soft goods on that, it gets bulkier.
Yeah, I honestly think the legs on just across the board are a little thick.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Especially on the males, like the males. Yeah, I think the problem is that what it is for me is I just noticed it now. It's the width of the thigh that's almost the same size as the width of the calves, where I feel like it should taper off.
Yeah, it's kind of straight.
Yeah, and it kind of gives it an odd look to me.
Okay. I see it.
$20.
$20 though, man.
$20 to pick it up. Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, pick it up for sure. I think so.
Look at those thunder thighs. Oh my god.
These are cool. So yeah, 1/12 scale blanks from Boss Fight Studios. They're part of their Epic Hacks, which is just gonna keep continuing, man. I think they're gonna do a great job here. And
one more point.
Too. Yeah.
One more point for like Epic Hacks. If they could hear this, what would be really cool is I love that. I'm all about. I don't care for accessories, but I'm all about head sculpts. Maybe to include like just a random alien head sculpts with the humans. That would be like sick,
That would be kind of cool.
Any random alien, doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Check that out. All right, friends. So that's going to go ahead and wrap up our show for us today. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, friends, we enjoy you guys watching in. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed. If you haven't and you would like to see more of this content, make sure you guys are subscribed so you can keep up to date on all the toy news. Let's go ahead and round up our pick of the weeks. If you have your pick of the week ready to go, make sure you guys comment down below what you're thinking about for this week. Josh, what are you thinking? What's your pick?
Let me think.
There's some good stuff.
There was nothing really bad. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't really hate anything. Let's see. No. Honestly, because I factor in everything, like price point, everything. So I'm gonna go with the Vitruvian Axe, $20 figures. The blank body. That's the pick of the week, man. I had my gripes with it, but with $20, those are just gone out the window. With all my complaints, it's gone.
All right, just kind of I mean, it's that $20 price point, man. It is
because like $20 with what is it? 4 heads?
Yeah, 4 heads.
Like people sell head packs for like 3 heads for like $12. So it's like it's a deal, man.
It's a deal. And again, the possibilities on that could be endless for you if you're willing to go for it, right?
Yeah.
All right, my pick of the week, I'm going with Soldier Boy.
Soldier
Boy up in that what? Yeah, no, I think Soldier Boy, just the coloring on that, man, just really stood out. I love all the details in that, and it had some good accessories. For me, I like just more of the appeal, right? The eye candy.
Yeah.
So I'll go with Soldier Boy, friends. All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. As always, keep playing, keep collecting. May the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.